Oh, hey, I'm just texting Lovey Smith real quick. He told me he's going to put Damian Pierce in for some more snaps this week. So everything's going to go off for the Texas run game. So y'all should get in here and talk to us about it right now.
25 lighters on the dresser, bad bitch Vanessa, yes or no, key just pressing, my lane is reckless, or strong, they can feel the presence, wheel and deal, they can feel the pressure, fashion over bay like the dresser, got some issues, I wouldn't press it, y'all crash dummy shit, don't impress it, talking crazy cuz captain, say sipping that, he just acting, we can shoot a movie, getting active, these niggas fool the thing family, I stayed humble, now snapping, we was on the outs, now we back in, boy I'm eased up, pieced up, young nigga creased up, no slacking, yeah. Fuck niggas wanna kill me. Only real nigga feel me. This behind the music, this is fire to it. If it's wide, better feel me. This is everything I ever wanted. I just push up on it and she know the play. Name leaves stains on the brain. When I bless the game, she ain't knowing what to say. Ain't nothing in between God and kings. That's a direct link like the Pharisees.
Direct link like the Pharisees.
Ah.
What up?
So, how was everyone's day?
Itchy.
Ooh.
I got poison ivy.
Oh shit.
At least you don't have crabs.
Not anymore.
You'd be like that.
God damn. Oh man, Astros won.
Yeah, they did.
They beat Detroit early in.
That's what's up.
Christian pitched real good, but when you watch a day game like that and there's nothing going on and nobody's hitting, this shit is boring.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 2-1 game. I did see that Julia Morales had said that Jordan Alvarez was having hand discomfort, but then he basically told her like, "Nah, I was resting. Coach told me to take a day off." So
Yeah, coach lied.
Yeah, he's hurt.
And Jordan told on him, and then that had to have been awkward.
He's like, "Mother trucker, hey."
Yeah.
He's finally starting to hit.
He's looking like his old self a bit.
The whole team, like, I ain't gonna lie, the past week or so, they've been okay. That Sunday's game, they had 5 home runs. That was good. We needed that.
Yeah.
I had to call my cousin up and be like, "Hey, Zach and them are talking shit about you, bro."
Big time.
Yeah.
Tucker's on fire right now, too, so leave him alone.
King Tucker.
I just need him to hold that momentum all the way to the World Series.
I am King Tucker. Get it like Booker T. Fuck yeah, I'm funny. Anyways. So.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, I am King Tucker. And I was like, get it like Booker T.
Nah. He's the king right now.
Yeah,
Even Jordan had a home run yesterday. Not Jordan, Yuli. He let the hair float, and then he hit a home run.
Good.
La Piña.
He didn't do shit today, but whatever.
Let's see.
So, how do you guys feel about the first Texans game of the season?
I want to start off. Thank you, OJ Howard.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
I didn't expect that, but
Neither did the Colts. That's why it happened.
Yeah.
I was thinking that like a lot of people were hyped about it, but
I'm glad he did it. I just need to see you do more of it, and it don't have to be touchdowns, but catch that first down. Just go make yourself available. Because Brevin Jordan, I think he's done. He said his ankle hurt.
He's like a freaking what's homeboy that we traded away on the Astros?
Odorizzi?
Odorizzi, that's our new Odorizzi right there.
Kinda is. I mean, because Pharaoh Brown caught a good ball with us backed up to their end zone. He got us out of that. Dumb shit Howard, he caught the 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that was unexpected as shit, but yeah. I'm glad it happened too because I picked him up in one of my fantasy leagues just because I was gonna see what happened, and somebody traded Dawson Knox to me for him today.
Idiot.
For OJ.
Yeah.
Idiot.
It's very much within the realm of possibility, though, that their numbers could be similar.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm going to trust Josh Allen throwing the ball to Dawson
Especially
Knox.
if somebody tells Davis Mills, hey, it's okay to check down to the tight end every now and again and don't take the sack, you dumbass.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, I mean, of course, the big elephant in the room is we got a tie out of it, not a win.
I'm
But
okay with it. I told y'all when we were sitting at the table and they ran that ball on third down, I said, punt it. Just take the tie.
Yeah.
And I'm good with it because it's better than a loss.
Yep.
And if people don't understand that, I was like, I think once it died down, the hype of them bringing us all the way up here, like we can win this shit, and then it came down. You take the damn tie because at the end of the day, quote unquote, if somehow our division is going to be terrible and you have the Colts at the end and you beat them, guess what? You own the fucking tiebreaker now.
Yeah.
It's simple mathematics of the way the schedule is. Like
if you're going to be mad about some shit, you be mad about the events that led up to that. The stupid ass third down run with Burkhead.
Yeah.
That's what you be mad about. Shit.
It's like
what did Billy Bob Thornton say in Benchwarmers? He said, I know a tie's a lot like kissing your sister, but the way we've been playing lately, maybe it's like kissing a hot stepsister, something like that.
We're in first place.
Exactly.
I mean, numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
I mean, I seen a team that tried really, really hard, but they're still not in rhythm. Like their timing was off.
Yeah.
And let me tell you why I say that, because there's one thing that sticks in my fucking head and I can't get it out. The flea flicker to start the third quarter. That should have been a touchdown. How did you not leave him open?
Yeah.
Like, is it y'all's timing because Cook hasn't played any? Or can you not make that throw? Because it looked like you could make that throw. You got it there easy.
Yeah.
That should have. You're right. That should have been a touchdown. I remember.
So is it just a timing issue? And I feel that way because of this. And when Mills started to get sacked, it was because they started to scheme a little more on defense, and they were hiding things. And our O-line ain't played together, so that's why they didn't pick that shit up.
Do you think it could have been a little of both, maybe?
It probably is.
Like it was a timing issue, and he was. Not that he couldn't make the throw, but he was afraid to throw it over his head. I think he was afraid he was afraid to overthrow him, maybe?
No, I think that he didn't think he was going to be that open because he held that ball for a minute.
He did.
So at some point, he had to have been running side by side with that corner, and then he got away, and then he threw it. So I'm thinking that he just didn't think he was going to get open enough.
It was a timing issue and probably a little bit of I didn't expect this at all, and now I'm kind of shook. Yeah.
But I don't want to harp on that shit because he completed 9 passes in a row after that.
Yeah.
Like he didn't miss a pass in the third quarter.
Yeah. A lot of the players came out and were very outspoken. I kind of enjoyed that about, even though the tie, Britt, the center Britt, he basically said, that's all on me. The miscommunication at the very end started off with me. I mean, he even got that false start, which everybody was like, what the hell? Mm-hmm. And so he came out and said it. I mean, the defense was we were gassed. We weren't expecting to be playing at this level type of thing, and we need to get better at that. I mean, Cooks came out and defended his quarterback, but I feel the first game and people are way overreacting on, Davis Mills sucks ass. The fuck? Did you?
I'll say this: of all the second-year quarterbacks from his draft class last year, he outplayed every one of them.
Did they
Only
not see
one without
Mac
an
Jones?
interception.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these dudes that were playing, they won some games, but I mean, Mac
No,
Jones.
the only person that won out of that group from last year was Justin Fields.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was. Trey Lance lost. Oh shit, Trey Lance did lose. Mike
Wilson
Jones
sucked.
lost.
Lawrence sucked. Mac Jones got hurt.
Yeah.
We tied, but he threw for the most yards and 2 touchdowns. He had the most touchdowns, so Justin Fields had the win, but he had 168 pass yards. Man, get the fuck out of here.
In the rain. I'm gonna say the rain helped that. Yeah, I mean, I think
that once he got sacked in the third quarter and he coughed that ball up, Pep Hamilton got fucking scared and he dumbed the fucking playbook back down. That's what happened.
I could see that.
He was on the throttle and then he got a little squirrely and the motherfucker got nervous and now he's fucking riding the brake. He was playing to not lose in the fourth quarter.
And we've seen it years out in year with Bill O'Brien, where he had a chance to put his foot on their throat and he pulls back and he's like, I'm just trying not to lose the game. And it's like, bro, this football, dog, you see the great teams go after it and get theirs.
What he say? What Michael Irvin say in The Longest Yard? Or what? It wasn't. Who was it? Somebody said they were like, "Hell, we convicts, baby. We always go for the win, or we always go for it all."
But our defense was gas, so I don't blame Lovey.
No.
They were tired because they played a shit ton in the first half. They played a shit ton in the fourth quarter, and they was tired.
They were. Jess said it's very possible they got scared after the fumble.
That's exactly what happened. It's 100% what happened.
I mean,
and then they disguised their blitzes a little bit better, and the right side of the line didn't know what to do, and Kwity Paye beat Titus Howard 2 times. That's what happened.
I also didn't like how Rex Burkhead took majority of those runs.
I read something about it today, and I told Nick about it at work. They said they let him do that because they were more comfortable with him blocking than they were with Dameon Pierce.
100%.
Yeah.
If you really look at it, he only had 3 more carries than Dameon Pierce.
Yeah.
Just 3 carries. He had more catches and shit. He had more snaps, but he only had 3 more carries. Mm-hmm. Every time Dameon Pierce ran the ball, every time they had 8 men in the box. They knew what was about to happen. I can't run an offense if they know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And I can't afford for you not to pick up a blitz and get my quarterback killed.
Yeah. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. It's like he's still a rookie. You have to figure out what he can do. I mean, the hype.
I could tell you what you got to do. There's a simple solution. I've been around athletics my entire life. There is one thing you can do to solve this problem. Your O-line has to solve it for you. They're like, fuck it. Let's go move people. Yep. We'll do it. Put some tight ends in this bitch and that fullback, and let's go move people. If they can do that, it's not a problem. Because we do the same thing to Derrick Henry.
They put Kenny Green in there, like you've been saying.
He did play. He was actually ranked number 1 in the rookie ratings this week.
Oh, shit.
Let's go.
Stingley was 3 and Petrie was 11.
That's what's up.
Which I don't understand because I thought Petrie played the best.
Almost
3
3
in the top. Coming up and making tackles.
Yeah, they were
that one where the ball went at him and he was about to murder that one dude.
That one play in the first quarter though, where Jonathan Taylor ran a route to the outside and he tried to get outside the receiver, and Stingley he squared that fool up and popped him, and I was like, okay, we got somebody.
Joseph said, as bad as the game ended up as a tie, we at least didn't take a loss like the Cowboys did. Exactly.
Facts. Cowboys are the only team in the NFL.
What was it? Hold on. Right at the beginning of the game when Davis Mills scrambled and he Derrick Henry'd that fool. Y'all remember?
You mean Josh Allen?
Was it Josh Allen?
Yeah.
I thought Davis Mills did that too.
Mm-mm.
Damn. Wrong white guy.
Yep. What a racist.
What the?
That's pretty racist.
I don't know. Davis Mills, he's tight. I don't have a problem with him. I'm on the Mills Mafia with Zach. Zach's all the leader of it though. Zach's never gonna let us live it down that he was the number 1 fan of Davis Mills all the way.
You believed in him when none of us did. I mean, take it with a grain of salt.
Nick wanted to let me trade for him.
Nick wanted to go sign Cam Newton.
Oh my god.
I don't know. They might take anybody. I got a JJ Watt one. I could probably trade him.
Why would you trade that?
Because it's not mine.
That's a good reason.
It doesn't fit me. I got a Brian Cushing one I can trade him.
I used to have a Brian.
It
I
has
used to have a
motor
Brian
oil on
Cushing
it.
one, but my fucking ex's little brother stole it.
It has motor oil on it. I think they'll take it.
Maybe. I got like a Jamie Sharper one. You think they'll take that?
Don't trade that. That's a good one to keep.
I got a David Carr one.
A Jamie Sharper 55.
Yeah.
What are you looking at with the Texans and Broncos? I mean, watching their game they didn't play bad against Seattle.
But is it just because they're bad?
That's what I'm trying to think. Like,
Well, they fucked themselves a lot. They made cowboy-like decisions.
It's like, at first when the game started, I was like, oh, we can beat this team. And then I started seeing Russell Wilson do Russell Wilson things a little bit, and I was like, maybe they can come back from this game. Maybe they're going to be.
But they could have.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of it from our aspect. Like, is it going to be a? I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy matchup, but I don't think it's going to be as tough as.
You have to. I mean, could you do what Seattle did? Could you play that way?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're better than them.
Yeah,
it's not like Tyler Lockett or DK went off.
Oh
what's
no,
up, Neil? Hey, Cecil, what's up? Cecil said, "What's up, fellas? We need a QB1 bad. Davis Mills looks like he still needs some more training."
Nah, you wrong, my man.
There's a lot of teams that need a quarterback before we do. I mean,
not to mention they're a pretty good defense. I mean, they're missing their best player, but that's not my problem.
I mean, their corners though are nice. I mean, that defense.
I mean, that's why our receivers didn't do shit. Cook had a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Moore did good. If the secondary receiver showed up, it was Chris Moore because Nico Collins didn't do shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, yeah. Nico Collins was ass.
I know. Neil said it's time to duel.
Stop it, Caleb. You're gonna have a seizure.
Bitch. Anyways, Jess said we are looking for a win against the Broncos.
I want to see what happens.
I think we're gonna win.
I mean, we're looking for a win over every team we play. Is that what's going to happen? Probably not always. We know that, but I mean,
we were all kind of right in the range last week of what the score was going to be with the game. I didn't expect to get up that fast of the way they did.
Yeah,
but
it's because they kept fucking up. Let's keep it real. Matt Ryan looked like shit.
I mean, Rodrigo Blankenship fucked up so bad they waived him yesterday.
Yeah.
Like he missed the winning field goal and they waived him.
Fuck him.
He put a Randy Bullock again.
He's gonna be on the Chiefs since Butker's hurt. What?
That's why I don't know how much of our shit was skill or luck.
It's funny though because no lie, Blanket, whatever his name is, eyeglass boy. He dude, his kicking ratio is like legit. Like, dude, 84%. Like, that's hard as hell in the NFL.
Yeah, no, he missed that kick. I was shook as fuck because he hardly ever misses.
Like, he did miss those. What were those 2 plays? He kicked it out of bounds. So I get why they were upset, but that's one of those where it's like, all right, we need a scapegoat for this game. All right.
He was kind of coming off of an injury and shit still, too.
But you don't cut somebody because they had one bad game.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, they did, though.
I'm like, man, look. Like, Randy Bullock, he deserved to be cut. That dude sucked.
Yeah,
they're talking about wanting him cut from Tennessee right now.
Yeah, they ain't never
because he did the same thing.
Dude, he sucks. Like, we all seen it, and I'm laughing. I'm loving him being in Tennessee.
Cecil said the offensive line got lost and confused in the fourth quarter.
Very much so. But they were tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, the team looked completely good. It reminded me of the Rockets.
And let's just be honest, the whole entire O-line didn't do bad. No. Justin Britt and Titus Howard did bad.
Yeah.
And Titus Howard only did bad twice. We just got sacked both times when he did bad.
Yeah. It just cost us a bit more, you know.
Just said Blankenship number 3. Poor guy. I bet no one wanted to talk to him in the locker room or on the way home.
Probably not. I mean, the biggest thing that was like that amazes me is, I mean, we saw the game.
Yeah.
As Texans fans, we saw the game. And you still have people that were like, dude, this Texans team is bad. It's terrible. This and that. Like, but then they're praising teams that played like shit. We had multiple TVs of multiple games on. We're watching all of them. And you're trying to tell me that I'm not saying that we're better than the Colts, but don't sit here and lie on TV saying that the Colts had a better game than them.
No, we fucked them
Like-
up for 3 quarters.
Like, there's certain teams that, like, don't tell me the 49ers played better than us in week 1. Like, that's
No.
stupid. Like, and that's what one thing I hate about, I guess, national TV is, dude, you don't have to sit there and lie. Like, you can piss some fans off, bro. That are,
Yeah.
like,
I
what
don't
the
think they
fuck?
can. I think we can.
Well, shit, we definitely are because that's some bullshit.
Yeah. Cecil said too many offensive. I'm assuming he meant penalties. And Joseph said Jonathan Taylor must have beaten Rodrigo down in the tunnel before he got to the locker room. Taylor had a nice game. I'd be pissed. You missed a field goal.
I mean, you are there for one job, and you.
That's true. You're there to kick.
Yeah.
And then,
Taylor did have a good game.
he did.
If you really think about it, right, it can't get no harder because who's better than him? You know what I'm saying?
Henry is the only other one that we're gonna.
So
be
we don't have a choice but to be better on defense.
That's true. God damn it.
I mean, yeah, when you look at it that way, I kind of.
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, the beautiful thing is we pretty much felt that the division was going to be one thing. Like, Jacksonville was going to suck, which pretty much
It looked like they did.
they get a lot of their points. They're going to get a lot of their points in garbage time. Ironically, freaking Tennessee looked terrible. They look like Ryan Tannehill looks like Blake Bortles over there. He can't throw a damn ball to anybody.
Hammer didn't
And-
look good either.
Yeah, and I don't know. And then it has us and Colts. And, I mean, the Colts were good, but Matt Ryan looks like old Matt Ryan. Like, he reminds me of when, like, Phillip Rivers went there and looked like a shell of himself type of thing. Like,
Except he did run for a first down. Remember, and I said something. I was like, "Who
Yeah.
the fuck is letting this old white man run?"
Yeah. Yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah, he looked like
Good.
shit. Good. Let the division suck. Maybe we'll have a chance.
I'm cool with it.
At what? I don't know. But give us a chance at something.
Do something. I mean, will it
Make
be
our
better to
season
get
mean something when we play Dallas and Cleveland in December. You know what I'm saying?
Those are games I mean, now the fun thing is you got to beat Dallas now. I don't give a fuck who's freaking, if it's Uncle Rico over there or if it's fucking Dak in his one hand and or
They
whatever. the hell
said
it
4
is.
weeks.
So we should be playing them with Dak then. But if
Yeah. I think
even if-
regardless, we play with him.
I mean, even if Dak is playing what I saw from that team, man, we're gonna beat the brakes off of that team. Unless
From what I've
you're
seen,
Skip Bayless, and Skip Bayless said that his defense is gonna lead his Dallas Cowboys to the NFC.
from what I've seen, Houston might have a top 10 defense.
They were very, very good. Like, from what we saw of what they were stopping and everything, it was very good. It reminded me of, like, whenever you look at defenses that are very stingy with it, like Ravens, like those 49ers defense, like not up to that par of talent, but with that hustle, with that drive, like you would see them, okay, we need an out, let's go get it. And I was like, yo, this is a good defense right now. I mean, you've been saying it every week on here.
But it's like we had that one defensive stand where they had the ball on the goal line and we punched the ball out of their receiver's hand 3 plays in a row. Owens did it twice and then Stingley did it. And it's like, that's just effort. They're giving you effort.
I'm back from
And I
outer
think
space.
that's enough to make us a top 10 defense, maybe.
Do you think we're a top 10 defense, Caleb?
Yeah.
I want to say, in week 1 we were.
I'm gonna
Because
say
people
we
were like, oh, Jonathan Taylor, what did he get, 150 something?
yeah, 160 something.
But it's like you ran the ball 32 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of that shit worked for you.
Yeah.
But you didn't bust a long one on us.
If you can hold like you said, Jonathan Taylor is cream of the crop right here. The next one or under that we're probably going to face is Derrick Henry. And then after that, we have what? You have guys.
I mean, you
I'm
got
not
Nick
saying
Chubb
there's
and them
scrubs.
coming up.
I mean, you
Eckler.
got Eckler. You're going to have.
Eckler didn't even do much in the first game either.
No, he didn't. He sucked.
You're probably going to see Saquon.
You'll see what
If he's still
Javonte
playing.
Williams next game.
Ooh.
You'll see the Bears, which is Montgomery and the other guy, Eckler. You'll see Jaguars, whoever the hell they're in the
fuck
throw.
ETN.
Robinson. No, it's gonna be Robinson. Joseph said, "Give us a reason for the Cleveland game in Week 13 to actually be something more than a Deshaun return. Maybe fighting for a playoff spot."
That's what I'm saying. Make our season worth something.
Yeah.
Even if it's just for like that last wild card spot or a chance to piss somebody off, you know what I'm saying? Make it mean something.
Imagine if you can like be the reason why a team doesn't get in either. Like that.
I know, like last year
Yeah.
when the fucking Jaguars beat the Colts and they didn't make the
It
playoffs.
would be so fucking good if we're the team that beats Cleveland and knocks them out of the playoffs.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be.
That'll be
hilarious.
better than making the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Because that means we'll get our sorry ass pick and y'all sorry ass pick.
Facts. Yeah. I'm rooting for every
That
team
was
against Cleveland this year.
Ugly ass football this weekend though. It was very, very underwhelming.
There was so many missed field goals. Like I don't know how many teams missed field goals. The freaking stadiums, you had weather all over the damn place between humidity, rain, fucking people kicking balls into the freaking boards at Dallas and shit. You had fucking quarterbacks that just completely sucked, like Matthew Stafford and fucking all these other ones.
I was
Aaron
so fucking
Rodgers.
mad that we sat through that bullshit Dallas game, and then on Monday I was like, "This is such a fucking good game."
Yeah.
We picked the
I
wrong
told
one.
I told Nick about it.
All of
And I was like, I seen Zach at the gym, and he was like, "Y'all should have picked a good game to not stream." I was like, "Oh, I didn't get to see it." You were like, "He's like, it's good." And I was like, "Damn."
I was at my girls watching it, and she's like, "I thought you weren't gonna watch football." I was like, "I thought this game was gonna suck, and it's actually really good."
I went
It was
night
really
night,
good.
so I didn't get to see it.
Geno Smith went. Pew.
For
Yeah.
about actually that game was good all the way through.
As long as there's no Texans fans that are like, "Hey, we need Geno Smith," then I'm fine. Stop putting all this hate.
that.
Stop putting this hate on Davis Mills, dog. Like, give him at least a damn season, bro. Like, give him the season. If he doesn't work out, guess what? You're getting a pick. You're gonna probably get a fucking quarterback in the fucking first round. That's just
You might get one anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if he's good, then cool. If he's bad, get one. But what else are we playing for this season?
They'll probably get one. I'm telling you.
Pride.
And then trade it.
Like some of these people act like if we were going for a Super Bowl this year. Like I'm like, what the hell? Like, are y'all?
Oh hell no! Just said we need Johnny Manziel.
He don't
To
do
do
shit.
what?
Yeah, to do what?
He's gonna be in the QB room. Hey.
Ugh. Okay, he said we don't.
I like when they play Driscoll.
It was
Oh
fun.
yeah, they put him in there for that Wildcat shit.
Couple times. They should have did that shit on that fucking third down play instead of just handing the ball to Burkhead's dumbass.
Ugh.
Oh man, what do y'all? So what is y'all scores for the Broncos?
Us 17-14. Fairbairn didn't miss no field goals.
The stupid 3:00 game. So
Yeah.
Nah, this game's we'll get close to 30. 30-26.
Okay.
Houston.
I'll go 24-30.
Damian Pierce gets over under 85 yards.
Under 85, over 60 receiving.
Oh, Damian Pierce ain't getting no receiving.
You don't know that?
Yeah.
He could catch a
He ain't
little
getting,
shovel. He
fucking
could catch a
60
little
yards.
shovel pass and break for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Brandon Cooks leads in receiving with OJ Howard behind him,
Ooh.
but I think Pierce vultures a touchdown.
No, if anybody vultures a touchdown, it's gonna be fucking Burkhead, stupid ass.
Nico Collins leads the Texans in catches this week because Patrick Surtain's going to lock up Cooks, but Nico Collins will have advantage. Damian Pierce, I'll say over 85. We take the ball from them 2 times.
Ed said 28-14, Texans win.
Oh, that's too much of a gap. They're better than that.
He
Russell Wilson played like dog shit, but he still had like 370 passing yards or some shit.
Shit, Jerry Jeudy was on fire, man. But blown up. He's gonna be one of the tough ones to guard for sure.
Oh, I can't wait. No, I want to see Stingley on Cortland. And then
Joseph goes Texans 34-30. Defensive will fall apart in the second half. Wilson will fumble the ball on the final play as we get win number 1.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Coming back home 1-0-1.
Leading the division. Who the hell do the Chiefs play? I mean, the Colts play. Ah, fuck, no, we won't. Colts are playing Jaguars.
Hey, they lost to the Jaguars last year.
True that.
Yeah, but Colts are getting their best player, and Jaguars' offense is fucking ass.
But they had good numbers too.
Yeah, I mean, Titans are getting their ass beat. They're going to be 0-2 because they're playing Buffalo Bills.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
And then you got Colts and Jags. I mean, we going to be either number 1 or middle of the fucking pack. So I'm cool with it.
Number 1 or number 3?
I don't watch soccer, but I know ties are okay. There's this after that first game, I feel a little more confident of like what this team is going to be, especially with fucking Petrie. And I mean, you called it weeks ago that Petrie was going to be one of those guys that we fall in love with.
Yeah.
I mean, that
I just need Christian Harris to come back and take Christian Kirksey's job.
I thought you loved Kirksey. You
No,
kept
I
talking
hate
about him
fucking-
the whole time.
Yeah, because I fucking hate him. I want Christian Harris to take his job.
every time there was a matchup, you go, you know who that fucking was?
You know, that was fucking 58 Kirksey.
Was I wrong?
No. I thought it was funny whenever they fumbled and somebody recovered it and he just snatched the ball from him and ran it all the way back to act like he did.
recovered it.
Oh.
Oh, man. It was. Well, he's not going to lose his spot. He's a captain, bro.
I don't care.
He can be a captain on the bench. It's all good.
I don't fucking like him.
I mean, the team looks like they're going to get their first win this week. I know you said there's a lot of afternoon games this year.
Mm-hmm.
But week 6 is our bye, right? Yeah, that's an early bye week.
Well, yeah. Dude, one team has a bye week 14.
Oh, what the fuck? I believe it. Well,
Everybody is playing for the loss in the AFC divisional game. Buffalo is going to steamroll the entire AFC this year, said Joseph.
gonna be AFC in Kansas City, from the looks of it.
I don't know.
They got.
Pittsburgh looked good.
I want to see Baltimore when they get J.K. Dobbins back there.
Yeah, because they ran the ball like shit, but they still scored a shit ton of points.
They look like shit at first. I mean, the Jets' defense isn't a joke this year, though. So that offense is. I mean, we got Flacco, so yeah. But the defense for sure in Baltimore is a nice one. I mean, the Colts' defense is going to be nice when they get their star player back, but.
He was
Why
on
you
full
changing his
practice
name?
today.
I don't know. He confused the fuck out of me, though. I was like, who the hell is this guy? I was confused. I was like, where the fuck this dude come from? And I was like, oh, shit, he changed his name. Okay, cool. All right.
Damn, Young Ho Koo was available in my league.
Yeah, I thought you were going to get him.
I didn't know.
He
I
was a
would have
young
got
hoe.
him. Oh wait, I didn't need him. I had Tyler Bass in that league.
He's a young hoe for sure.
Yeah.
But he cool.
God damn it.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
All right, what's next? Astros. It's been boring.
It is boring, but we
It's
are
boring.
winning.
They keep winning.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 games left.
Yeah.
And then the season is over. We get ready for playoffs. We're gonna have a bye. So
Shit.
it's bittersweet. I mean, I like the bye for the older guys, but then I like the older guys getting their reps in.
No, let's do this. Send some of them fools to the bullpen. Do it.
Why?
Because you're gonna have to do it when the playoffs come. That's
You might-
why.
I mean,
I just wanted you to explain yourself. My bad.
Dusty Baker has a tough
It would
thing
help
now
the
with
algorithm.
Verlander's coming back, Friday?
We're out.
He'll come back Friday. What do you do with Hunter Brown? What do you do? I mean, more than likely Hunter's going to the bullpen or but he has to start figuring out who's going to be your starters for playoffs, who's going to be your bullpen for playoffs.
I think it's easy. Like, just don't overthink it.
I'm going to overthink
Verlander,
everything.
Fromber, Lance, and Urquidy are your 4 starters.
And you put
Christian
Luis
Javier
Garcia-
goes to the bullpen because that's what he does. Hunter Brown goes to the bullpen. And Luis
What
goes
about-
to the bullpen.
Okay.
What do you think
And then
about
when I
what,
play Tampa, I start Lance, make him be aggressive, and then I try to figure out a way to warm up Luis to come in the 4th or 5th and then finish the game to see if I can platoon those 2 guys to take over one game.
what about this comment from Jess about the Texans real quick? He said we can always bring back Vince Young to the league dream team.
Zach.
Okay, skipping over that one. Joseph said, if Urquidy continues to struggle, would you set Brown as number 4 and have Verlander, Valdez, McCullers, and Brown, and put Urquidy, Garcia, and Javier in the bullpen?
I can't put Urquidy in the bullpen because Urquidy is the one person besides Verlander that I have peace of mind. Like, I don't worry about him. So I don't care what he does now.
I mean,
Like, I trust him in the playoffs.
for me, Hunter Brown is the new toy. He's young, and I don't trust him when you're in a series of 5-7 games because they're going to just do everything they can. Okay, what can we do? And, I mean, let's be honest. He had great numbers against Detroit, but you saw moments where he was a little rocky that game where he...
I did, but I also see him get himself out of it. Like, think
Yeah.
about it, bro. If you go to your fucking hometown and you do all
Yeah.
that in front of your people and
His old school was
you're
there.
nervous, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
I mean,
he got
I
himself
get
out
it.
of it. I get what you're saying because there was
Yeah.
like in the 2nd inning, I was like, this motherfucker is way too nervous for it to not smell like piss on that mound because he is shaky and it don't look good. And then he finished that inning strong though.
Joseph said Urquidy is the only player not to lose in the playoffs, but he could still come out of the bullpen. I'd want to see the next 2 to 3 starts of Brown, but he has been pretty good so far.
I don't care if Brown starts any more games because you're not going to start in the playoffs. I want to know if you could go to the bullpen and pitch 1 inning 2 days in a row. Can you do that? That's how you're going to help me.
I mean, with Verlander coming back, Brown is, of course, the odd man out going to the bullpen, which in your instance may be a really good thing for him because now we can see, okay, I need you to come in right after this pitcher, give me 1-2 good innings, and get that practice up. And
That's
running
my
because,
point. Can you come pitch 4 batters
I mean,
2
'cause
days
you're
in a
gonna-
row?
depending on who we play, I mean, more than likely it's going to be either, I believe, the winner of Tampa Bay or Tampa Bay or what is it, Blue Jays, I believe.
Or is it Minnesota?
One of those. I mean, they keep flip-flopping each other. That's going to be one of those things at the end. I think it's Cleveland, Mariners, and then it might be Minnesota. And, yeah, Minnesota past Blue Jays. I don't know. They're all flip-flopping each other for that division. I mean, Yankees still have to win their division anyway, and they're only a few games out by Tampa Bay.
I still think it's going to be Yankees Astros ALCS. I see it.
That's going to be some fun baseball.
You know
Yeah,
what?
That's gonna be a fun time.
If our pitchers do what they're supposed to do, it's not going to be fun because it's going to be boring, and we're not going to let them do very much, and that's the best way for us to win. But I'll take it.
I mean, as long as we win. I don't care. I'll be bored drinking a beer, watching us win. I'll take that any day. I'm tired of the. I don't want. I think you told me last time, and I was like, you know what, you're right. I don't care about all that extra stuff. I don't know. So right now, if there were start today, you would have Yankees play the winner of Cleveland, Tampa Bay, and Astros play the winner of Seattle, Blue Jays. Because Blue Jays are 4th, Seattle's 5th.
I want to play Minnesota, but I don't want to play Cleveland. That's who I want to avoid first. Those son of a bitches pitch good.
Seattle or Blue Jays? Who you want to go up against?
Seattle.
But
you got to think about it like this too. You can't fuck up in this first round we play because it's best of 5.
Yeah, if you fuck up,
you have a couple bad games. This is bad.
Yeah, best of 5 is a tough hole to get out. I mean, they're playing best of 3, so they really
you run across a team that's got fucking good pitching like Cleveland, and they shut you down for a couple games. You're like, oh fuck.
For me personally, what I want to see is Cleveland versus New York. Cleveland
will beat New York. I promise you that.
They will, because their pitching is scary as shit, but their hitting sucks ass, and so that's the thing. I think that's the beauty of our team is we don't. I mean, our hitting's not like amazing. We go on a bunch of times where our fucking bats go ice cold and shit, but we have enough hitting of diversity where we're not just hitting home runs like the Yankees. We're hitting home runs, singles, doubles, whatever the hell.
Bunch.
So I honestly, like, for me, and I'm no disrespect to the Blue Jays or Seattle, I believe if our pitching is what it is, that offense of Blue Jays is going to be pitching. Good pitching beats good offense majority of the time. So either one of those teams, I mean, I feel confident we're going to beat them. In Cleveland and Tampa Bay, Cleveland is that, like you said, that one team with that pitching that scares me because we played them earlier in the season, and that pitching was nasty against us because they brought their fucking A game against us, and they even said it. They go, "We're going out there to show them what we can do." I mean, we ended up getting some hits off them still, but
I'm not ducking nobody though because I mean, let's do this. I just want a World Series. We need a World Series. We can't keep losing in the World Series.
Yeah, no, we need to win.
It's happened 3 times. It's not fun.
I mean, we'll figure out who's dancing with us on the other side. That's going to be the beautiful thing about it is we're basically first. Us and Dodgers are kind of coasting on each side a little bit. You have first already. Now everybody else is fighting each other, scrapping with each other to try to get into the dance. And I mean, it kind of helps us, but it kind of I don't want to meet that team that's been on fire because they've been trying to get to the playoffs, and they continuation with that fucking momentum, because momentum is a huge thing in sports. But I am glad
that's how we lost to the fucking Nationals, bro.
I know. That's
how we lost to the fucking Braves. Son of a bitches.
All the momentum. Will Smith, I need you to come in for us and knock some motherfuckers out like you did against us.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets left off the playoff roster.
I won't. But I mean, we got Jake Odorizzi off the roster, so that was all I was happy about.
True.
There was people. It's anybody that was crying that he got traded. You're ridiculous. Okay.
No, you're retarded.
There was people writing me like, I can't believe we traded him. He was such a great asset. So fucking what?
Yeah.
All I said
now
was
we have too much pitching.
Caleb got his jersey.
Oh, no, I don't. Like I said, all I said was he had one good game.
I mean, he's
I
done
think there was
good
more
his
to
last
that.
few games.
Did
He has he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs with a 4.97 ERA.
Love it.
Joseph said, "I like that we aren't where we need to be on, but we are getting better. Even Alvarez is back. We will be dangerous come the playoffs. Dusty just needs to put on the best lineup out there." And Calvin
That's a
also
tricky
said,
thing to me.
Calvin also said Zach's hair is looking spicy tonight.
It's weird.
I don't know what that
It's
means.
a new shampoo.
They
Fuck
did
you,
have
shampoo.
we had a scare today where Julia Morales said that Alvarez was out today for his hand, but he ended up basically saying like, no, it wasn't. So I think, would you rest him or would you keep letting him play since he's hot right now?
I'll let him play. If he says he's not hurt, then he's not hurt. Motherfucker, you hit 2 home runs in the past 3 games. Get your big ass back out there.
All right. I mean, I'm playing. My biggest thing is Dusty. Dusty, don't overthink shit.
If
you
I'm
need
the
help, call
GM
Zach.
and the owner, I give Dusty this ultimatum. This is what I think about it. Because I think no matter what, he's gone after this year. I don't think
Whoa.
they want him no more.
I didn't know that the GM's contract was up also.
Oh, good. I don't like Click. I go to Dusty and say, look, I brought you Mancini and
Vasquez,
Vasquez for the bat.
but she hasn't
So
fucking played.
if you
much, bro.
insist on playing Yuli at first, the only way Yuli could play first is Vasquez has to fucking catch. Because I need a bat. And if you want Maldonado, then Mancini can play first.
That fucking simple.
That fucking simple.
It's like that fucking. I don't get it. Like, I mean, luckily Yuli's been hitting a bit better, but what's the point of getting new shit and you don't use it? I mean, we talked about on Sunday. Vasquez was like 0 for 18 or something, and you were like, "Well, it's because he's used to playing every day." And
The
he hasn't
same
been
thing with
playing.
Mancini is like he don't know what the fuck he's doing next, and that has to fuck with you. Because when the fucking excitement of being traded was gone after he hit fucking 4 home runs in 4 games, he ain't did shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a fucking tank the other day, but still.
I don't know what our lineup's gonna look like because I feel Dusty's locked in his ways.
Yeah, I'm only fucking nervous about center field.
I mean, who are you gonna do? I don't want Dubon out there.
This who's been out there. He misplayed 2 balls yesterday.
I know. That's why I said I don't want Dubon out there. And they were
I'm
like,
putting McCormick out there.
"You're gonna have to." I mean,
The only other option you have is fucking can Tucker play center field?
Ouch.
Put what, Mancini at left.
Yeah, right. Yeah, probably.
Joseph said, Dusty is Art Howe in the money ball, and Cormick has been playing pretty good in CF.
McCormick hasn't been playing bad.
No, he hasn't.
I'll say this: Dubon does not give you more with a bat than McCormick will give you more with the glove. Like McCormick's that much more superior than Dubon playing defense. Then it overrides what Dubon is doing more than McCormick. Because McCormick, he don't hit a lot of shit, but when he does, sometimes that shit just goes a long ways.
Yeah, he has a little like clutch when you need it. It's like, oh, it went double play.
He'll be that dude where he don't hit for fucking 10 days and then he'll show up and hit 2 home runs in a game. And in the playoffs, that 2 home run game might mean something, you know?
Yeah.
Turning point.
Every run counts.
And I mean, especially like if they're gonna be walking Alvarez and they're gonna be walking like Bregman and stuff, or Tucker, you're gonna need somebody that can come in and at least give you something.
And it is official. Under no circumstances. No. Fucking none, Dusty, you old bastard. Listen to me. Under no circumstances does Pena get taken out of that 2-hole. Leave him there. That's where he belongs. That's where he's comfortable. That's where he's hitting. Fucking leave him there.
Tomorrow's game, he's getting fucking out of God. Fit you back in
Joseph said, I feel like Diaz is the Astros X factor. He was smoking hot till he went out injured. What's his best position? They won't be walking Alvarez anymore now that Bregman is knocking the cover off the ball.
Aledmys Diaz's best position would be, I like him at third or first. I don't really like how he plays the outfield. I mean, he can. He's comfortable playing left field at Minute Maid, but I like him at third or first.
It's Aledmys Diaz, honestly, man, third or first or his thing. He's probably gonna end up being a utility, kind of like Marwin was. But I mean, because you don't in the playoffs, you're not taking a rest if you're one of our main guys. Alvarez in the fucking lineup, Bregman's in the lineup, Altuve's in the lineup,
Tucker's in the lineup, Pena's in the lineup.
Tucker, yeah, those are all for sure starts unless something's wrong.
I just fail to believe that McCormick's not the starting center fielder for us in the playoffs. I just fail to believe that that's not the case.
I mean, they moved Jake Myers down to AAA. Basically said, "Hey, this is your spot now, McCormick." I mean, it's
why has Dubon been out there?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't know if my only guess is what they're doing is they're trying to figure out what to do with if we have a problem like we did when Myers got hurt and we didn't know who the fuck to throw the fuck out there.
What I do is I fucking put McCormick in center field and I give him every opportunity to build his confidence up because he is the kind of player that if you pat him on the back, it means the fucking world to him. I'm not calling him a bitch, but it's the God honest truth. If you tell him he's doing good, it helps him. So you put his ass out there and let him catch them fucking balls, and then you be like, good fucking job. And if some fucked up thing happens and he gets hurt and you have to replace him, you either go to Dubon or fucking Aledmys Diaz and you just say, who's got the hottest bat? And that's what you put in there.
Joseph said, consider whatever lineup is put out there. The Astros have at least 3 to 4 guys that could pinch hit. That would be a potential starter on every other MLB team.
Yep.
Mancini, Vasquez, Diaz.
This would not even be a discussion. We would not have to have these fucking talks if they would have got a real outfielder instead of Mancini. And I'm not hating on it, but if you had a definite outfielder, then you could say, okay, well, you're going to leave fucking Yuli at first. Aledmys Diaz is your utility guy, and you have an outfielder. Fucking Brantley, I don't know why you had to go get hurt. Ooh, I was about to slam this ball down.
Mike.
I know, that hurt. Yeah. I think they thought maybe he was coming back early. I don't know what it is. It's been weird. They've been trying Diaz out there. They've been Dubon out there. It feels like, I mean, I think when that trade deadline happened, you had said, I'm not sure if Dusty and Click are on the same page. And it kind of feels that way. Like they feel like, thanks for the new stuff, but I'm all right. And I'm wondering, like, even if we win the World Series, what is going to happen? Like, they both gone? I mean, I honestly think Dusty's gone after this anyway.
They won't both be back.
Yeah.
I think Dusty goes, Click stays.
I could see
because,
that.
like, Click, you have to give him this. He made good trades.
Yeah.
We didn't give up fucking nothing.
Yeah.
He re-signed a top 5 player in the world for a very team-favorable contract through his prime. You know what I'm saying? He got rid of players we didn't want, like Odorizzi.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
And you got to think, one of our big free agents is on the line next year.
Who?
Justin Verlander.
See, here's the thing about that. Verlander's so gangster about his shit that he's not going to talk to Click. He's going to talk to the owner, Crane, and then they're going to be like, hey, did these numbers work? And that's how that's going to go.
Yeah. But, I mean, win or lose, the beautiful thing about our owner has said, I don't care about the money.
Yeah.
Give me a damn team that can win.
Yeah.
So win or lose, you have to be, and that's the thing I like about it is they don't stay content. They're, okay, we won, let's still go get more fucking talent. Let's go get this. Let's go get that. And so out of the free agents, while everybody's going after, I mean, Verlander and DeGrom are probably the 2 top 8 free agents out there when fucking the season ends.
That's
They're
the real
probably
issue for our GM. Is like, who do you keep?
Yeah.
We have too much homegrown talent.
Kyle
Joseph
Tucker.
Joseph said the Astros were hoping Brantley was going to come back, but he didn't.
I just failed to believe that shoulder injury is an excuse. It don't work with me.
What did you
Or
say?
whatever. A shoulder injury is not a good enough excuse for me not to play baseball. Because it's not your throwing arm.
I mean,
Maybe he has a blister.
God damn it. It would affect his swing.
Figure it fuck out.
Joseph said, I honestly don't see Verlander leaving unless he is retiring. An old guy isn't leaving for money. Verlander knows this is a World Series contender, and who doesn't want another ring?
I 100% agree with that.
I agree.
Joseph, you're cool. Where'd you come from? How come you never watched this before?
But what if you don't win?
But still, where are you gonna go that's so fucking good in comparison to us that you think that you have a better shot?
You got teams throwing money out there, bro.
It's not about money for him at this point. It's about
at this point he wants a ring.
Yeah, but I'm saying if fucking the Padres got fucking 2 guys from fucking Washington, any trade at this point, I feel you could go and trade for a fucking basketball player in MLB. I feel like the way there's no cap in this motherfucker. Like, I don't think he's leaving. I think his loyalty is here. He keeps talking about like amazing places him and his wife go and visit in Houston and all that stuff. He loves it here. I mean, he can get endless Fords here, all of his commercials and stuff. I mean, it's real laid back. He likes that stuff. And I mean, the only place I could see him leaving if it was a contender would be Detroit, but they're nowhere near a contender. So,
yeah.
I mean, he just saw what Correa did, and look at Correa over there out of the playoff. So, I mean, I agree. I think this is your number one shot. Everybody says it when they get over here. Like, hey,
the one team I think he would jump on would be the Mets. Because he would be like, with this staff right here, we're not giving up shit.
I was gonna say Yankees, but you know,
I mean that was
a New York team.
So would they keep DeGrom and get Verlander?
Yeah,
they would have those 2 plus fucking Scherzer. That's fucking.
You know, if Verlander knew he had the chance to put that together, he would think about that.
I mean, that's fucking basically LeBron James. That's like LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and fucking Dwayne Wade all have been like, fuck it. Hey.
If he wants to make a shit ton of money, go to the Angels.
That team needs to fucking trade Mike Trout. And Astro fans, stop saying you want to trade for him.
Yeah, he's too much. I don't want him. He's always hurt. Y'all think it's bad enough with Brantley being hurt right now? Mike Trout's always hurt.
He tried to lie
times the money.
When the doctor said that he has a condition where he's going to be hurt almost every year, and he lied and said that's a bullshit lie. Bro, it's fucking the truth. You've been hurt every fucking year. Now, if you want to trade Shohei Ohtani, then fuck it, we can talk, dog. What do you want? Like, if it's
what
not
would you give up for Ohtani?
Fuck, I don't know, but
my left nut.
Whoa.
God damn, I don't know. He's a fucking baller though. Pitches and catches, and I mean pitches and bats. I mean that's some dude's fucking nasty.
He plays outfield and shit too.
Would you give up?
He do anything?
Barn, like if you knew we were keeping Verlander, would you give up Fromber and Pena for Ohtani?
Probably, yeah.
Damn.
That would be hard to turn down.
Bro, you're getting a star player that you've never, like, as much as I fucking hate the Angels. Ohtani is a once in a lifetime player, bro. What he puts up for fucking pitching and hitting, like, dude's nasty with it. Now, I feel they hype him up a little too much for a team that's fucking just total ass, but I get it. He's the biggest Japanese sell in that marketplace. I mean, he's gonna sell everything over there. Look at Linsanity did in New York, and he fucking was just there for a few months.
He had one good week.
Yeah.
Joseph said Verlander and Cole seemed more like a competition. I think Justin Verlander and Valdez is more like mentoring shit.
I agree with that, but I like the competition better.
He also said, and Brown as playing for his hero, kinda. I think he is staying at least another year.
The difference between Verlander and Cole and Verlander and Fromber is better because Verlander and Cole are the same pitcher.
You get different flavors with our pitching staff right now, and they all are like this, and I kind of like it. They all help each other out when they're struggling. I always felt when Cole was here, he had 1 foot in and 1 foot out, which at the end of it, you could fucking tell he did. And have fun in New York, motherfucker.
I didn't feel that way.
I did at the end, like in the playoffs. I guess because I just kept reading the rumors that he was going to be going to New York. I mean,
I felt like he was a hired killer who did his job. He did his shit while he was here.
Oh, he did. I mean, and then Yankees overpaid him. I was like, but I mean, that's their fault. They overpay for everything. I did read something. It has nothing to do with us, but where they asked Aaron Judge if he would rule out the Boston Red Sox as a team in the offseason. He said he didn't rule no team out.
I like that.
And I was like, that is going to break some people's hearts in New York right before the playoffs, and I love it.
If Aaron Judge leaves the New York Yankees, I want to see him in a St. Louis Cardinals jersey or a San Francisco Giants. I mean, Cardinals or a Giants jersey.
Get him over there to the National League. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I do like though that Hunter Brown is. You start to see with Hunter Brown is our youth, our farm system of coming in. I mean, we lost so much from the quote unquote cheating, Eddie Guerrero stuff, but whatever. Our farm system's still one of the best. You still pull in majority of the players from South America because they want to be here the same way.
Since you got Hunter Brown and you're bringing him up, right? That just means we have more pitchers.
Yeah.
So do you start trading some of these pitchers? Like if you could make a trade and get like a good center fielder.
You have to.
Joseph said that's kind of why I think the odd pitchers out will be playing like 2 to 3 inning pitcher if someone has trouble and get mopped up by Stanek and Presley. May not see all the other relievers as much. Not going to say anything more than this, but ball's nerfed and Judge is the only guy whacking the ball out of the stadium. Nobody else has 40 home runs yet.
The only two is, I think, Ohtani and Alvarez are
There's
the only
truth
two
to that.
could be. I mean, I'm surprised that Goldschmidt's not doing it because that's a big dude, but
He's so fucking good.
yeah, he is. That dude's legit. I don't want
He's
him
like
to
a
win.
throwback player to me.
But Speed said hell John Henry has to get involved in order for them to pay Xander Bogart. Yeah, Red Sox ain't getting Judge. I was just throwing it out there. Red Sox don't want to spend money for shit. That's why I don't want to lose Click as a GM because there's some shitty GMs out there.
Yeah.
And I don't want a shitty GM. I mean, I don't feel Click he's not Jeff Luno in them, but he's also not the
I
Red
mean,
Sox.
like we said earlier, bro, he made trades and didn't give up a whole lot of shit to do it. So he has the ability to manipulate people, I assume.
I mean, they already hate us, so fuck it. He wants to be here.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah.
How's that for you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, most of the team looks like they're getting healthy. Hunter Brown looks like he gets to play baseball with his idol. The team looks, I don't want to say ready yet because it's still 15 damn games, but
Joseph said Goldschmidt was hot but went cold as a few others. It's okay, let Judge get his record, and when he's sitting at home in late October, it'll be nice.
that's what's going to happen.
Yep. Yes, it
Just
is.
send that bucket of balls in our direction.
Yep.
We don't mind cheating.
Not at all.
Hell no.
Lie, cheat, steal. That's how it goes.
Exactly. I mean, the beautiful thing is we're ready. Everybody's coming back. Don't get hurt. And that's about it. I think that's going to be our best thing to do is, especially Verlander. He needs what is the rotation at right now? 6-man? So I think they want to condense it down to a 5-man again for Verlander, they said.
And then to 4.
Yeah.
That's why Hunter Brown could start like 1 or 2 more games.
Yeah, so it's going to, I mean, Framber and Verlander are 1-2. There's no fucking ifs, ands about that.
Lance, he can't come out of bullpen.
No,
So he
Lance,
has to be
yeah.
a starter.
But I trust Lance being that guy that's first at a home away game or type of thing, and then somebody strong behind him type of thing. I mean, we've
No, I
seen that.
say I make sure he pitches Minute Maid, or Keedy could pitch on the road.
So then you put him, but if he's going to pitch at home, then you got to do one or two.
That's true.
So would you throw Verlander, then Lance, and then Framber the first one on the road with your Keedy behind him?
No, I have to pitch Verlander first. I have to pitch Verlander with Framber first because in case it goes 4 and 5, I want them pitching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So then you got to trust Lance on the road.
But that's why you got to send Luis to the fucking bullpen, bro. Send Christian Javier.
Well, we saw Luis Brew against Boston. I would trust him to be ready no matter what. And I mean, when Luis, like you said, when Luis is on fire, he's on fire. But when he's not, he's not. But most of the time, he's on fire.
If he gets mad about it, then fuck him. Because when we won in 17, that's how we won. Is starters went to the bullpen and they learned how to pitch long relief. Yep. Peacock did it. Charlie Morton did it. All them fools did it. So that's what we need.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with it.
It's like having rich people problems.
I don't know what that's like.
Rich people problems with our pitching rotation.
I don't know what rich people problems are like. Are they nice?
It's a burden.
Joseph said, that's why I don't have any issues right now. We have enough guys to sit a player here and there, and hopefully no other injuries will occur till we finish the season.
Ain't that the truth?
This is probably one of the deepest teams in baseball. I would say the Dodgers are right there behind us, but they have a lot of injuries, honestly, that they've been losing. They've been losing their pitchers left and right. Yankees are fucking injured.
You know the Yankees are fucking just something wrong with them because Joey Gallo went to the Dodgers and he played freaking good. He's been playing good.
Well, he said it. He goes, it's better when you go to a place where the fans aren't assholes and the team's just not. There's something about that Yankees team. Like, I mean, I'm loving it. I hate that team, but you just see it. Like, they beat themselves. Like, Aaron Hicks the other day got the damn ball at the freaking outside and he just looks at it and looks down. It's like, it's a live fucking ball, you idiot. Like, what the hell? Like, they just look defeated. And, I mean, I don't care. Everybody's like, oh, they got to win today. I don't give a shit.
Who do you hate more, the Yankees or the Cowboys?
I think I hate – oh, man, I think the Yankees because the Cowboys suck no matter what.
I think the Cowboys because it's longer. Like, that's an older rivalry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. That is true.
You can easily look at the Yankees and be like, I don't hate you because you can't fucking beat me. Like, you haven't beat me.
I hate the Cowboys because everybody says that's the real Texas team. And it's just a bunch of pussies.
Fuck you, Red Sox. You're losing to the Yankees.
Joseph said Cowboys only because they have had great talent but still can't win.
Nope.
That's one of the most
truthful answers I ever heard.
I couldn't.
They have had some good talent go through there that they did absolutely nothing with.
Yeah, that's when they talk about teams that have talent.
Dropped it.
Yes, I mean last year's team, like no bullshit. That last year's team should have done some shit, and they didn't do shit. I mean, I'm happy they didn't do shit. I mean, this year they're definitely not looking at no fucking Super Bowl. They can kiss that Super Bowl goodbye. Season ticket holder. Imagine being a season ticket holder this year. No, good luck.
I mean, people were comparing Cooper Rush to Tom Brady. Remember?
That was the fucking stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
If you were like, say, a team like Atlanta, right, and you have the number 1 overall pick, would you offer that pick to Dallas for Prescott?
I don't like Prescott, especially on that new contract, but I don't think I would.
And then Dallas will have the number 1 pick to go get a quarterback they want.
I mean, if they want to help them, then yeah. But I mean, I'd keep Dallas stuck. To me, right now, I'm not saying he's that bad, but that Dak Prescott with him keep getting injured every year.
The only reason that I would do it is because if I'm Atlanta, I don't want to have my quarterback development years behind the rest of my players.
Yeah, that's true. You have a
I
lot
would
of talent.
rather throw a Dak Prescott on this team right now with Kyle Pitts. You'll get Calvin Ridley back, Drake London. You know what I mean?
But if he can't do this with CD Lamb and all them, what the hell makes you think he's gonna do it with?
Well, I get that, but at some point you'll be like, hey, maybe it's just the Cowboys.
I mean, it could be. You have fucking their coach. Their coaches. I don't see why the hell they thought they were gonna win with Mike McCarthy, but whatever.
Joseph said last year, Prescott, Elliott, Cooper, CD, Gallup, Lamb. That's the same person. Jarwin. Defense was off the charts. What happened? Prescott didn't get the last snap off. Cowboys haven't been relevant since they paid Elliott.
True that.
Yep.
And Ezekiel Elliott wasn't even fucking good. Y'all just had an amazing offensive line that y'all drafted, and they haven't been as good since then.
They just love him because he would hurdle people.
If they were smart, they would trade Elliott. Use
So
Tony Pollard.
who the fuck would want him?
Somebody would get him.
Like, would you? I mean, I'm not taking on that big ass contract and giving good draft cap. Like, you would legit would have to give him to me for like a 5th round pick.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's going to be stupid enough to want him for way more than that.
I mean, when they tied up Elliott and Dak, and people were Cowboy fans were like, "This is one of the best 1-2 punches." Like, shut the fuck up. No, it's not. No, the fuck it's not. I'll take Kirk Cousins and fucking
Dalvin Cook.
No, Cook's backup over that motherfucker. Shaq. I mean, I'll
Hey,
take
Madison's pretty tight. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, I like it, but I'm saying I'm not. Fuck that. Like, Elliott hasn't done shit since he jumped in that fucking bucket, and then Dak hasn't done shit since. I mean, what, 2 years ago?
Probably, yeah.
Since before he broke his leg.
I mean, really, he hasn't done shit. Yeah, I mean, I had him last year for fantasy. Thanks, Dak. You did your job, but still, that team sucks. Like, y'all had 3 fucking points.
Yeah, 3 funky ass fucking points, and they made me sit here and watch the whole full quarters of that bullshit.
What was it? It was what did they give up? 19 points.
Yeah.
And
Fuck,
Skip
more
Bayless.
than 3.
Skip Bayless said he believes in his Dallas defense because they held the GOAT to 19 points.
Joseph said just put some of the defensive guys on the offense side. Maybe the Cowboys could get a few touchdowns.
Yeah, put Kyle Vander Esch at running back and watch what happens. That crazy motherfucker might just run.
Break his neck again.
Whatever. Whatever.
Oh man. Well, Cowboys are losing, Texans are winning, Astros are winning, even though we only need a clinch for like 7 more games or something.
I think
Unless the Mariners keep losing. Yeah, I think it's like 8 because the Mariners keep losing. I think it is. Let me check my boy. What did he say? He said the magical number is what the fuck? 7. He said magic number to clinch the West is 7.
And if UVA just fucking goes to overtime one more time this week, I don't know if I can keep watching. That shit is an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, I was that Texans game gave me anxiety.
Nah, it was alright. The Texans game wasn't too bad because we fucked them up for a while.
Yeah, it was the end that gave me anxiety.
Yeah.
Well,
We do this to ourselves.
what is it? I don't think that's. I mean, I think that's it. The Rockets, they've been working out. Fucking Jalen Green looks fucking swole now.
Does he?
This is a picture of him. Like, he's been in the fucking gym actually working out. Him and Jabari have been in the gym working the fuck out. They said.
Jabari needs it.
I mean, they both Jabari looked he looked like this water bottle. Yeah. But
That shit's like a month away, bro.
I know. You can already start betting on it, on stuff getting ready. I was like, yo, October. I love October. 1, because of Halloween. 2, because you get football. 3, you get baseball playoffs. And 4, you get preseason basketball.
Well, the season starts on like the 19th.
I know. I'm fucking hyped. I can't wait. It's the way that the Texans are right now, where they're fun to watch, even if they win or lose, is the way I'm hyped to see what the Rockets do with a Jalen Green second.
The way
year
that
in.
the Texans finished the game the other day reminded me of the Rockets. Like, we can compete, like we can play, but then we don't know how to finish. Because the Rockets lost a lot of fucking games that way.
Yeah, The young talent came out, played hard, but then at the very end, you were too young and didn't know how to finish it. You gas yourself out.
And your coaches got in your way. They dumbed down the
Yeah.
playbook, and they gave the ball to the old motherfucking white guy.
Rex fucking Burkhead. RB1.
Joseph said, "Don't we feel good? We didn't get a chance at Holmgren. Sad story, especially for OKC."
Yeah, we dodged that bullet.
Yeah, that. I mean, he was balling too.
I just don't understand how he got hurt because he kind of bailed on that play against LeBron. LeBron wasn't aggressive. But what if they suck so bad that they get Victor with the first pick, and then you have Chet and Victor on the same team?
Dirty. I mean, Victor might get the same problem. That dude's skinny as his fucking pin, dog. That dude, Victor Wabambi or whatever his fucking name is.
I thought his name was Mobamba.
No, that's our guy.
That's the other guy.
His name is Victor.
Bitty Bamba.
Yeah, Wembanyama. That's his name. Victor Wembanyama. Look how skinny this dude is, bro.
Jesus. He looks like that dude we went to high school with.
He does. I mean, they do predict us in the top 10, which, I mean, if we're in the lottery, cool, fuck it. I think now at that
point, I mean, that's a long time from now, but
yeah,
you see how your talent develops.
I'm ready to see, though. I mean, I think what we drafted this year, Atari Eason looks like a steal so far.
Welcome.
You know who he's been hanging out with?
Who?
Our boy. Cent. Our big boy.
Barnatovich? Good.
He's been in the videos with him. He's like, "This is my best friend right here." He goes, "I've been hanging out with him all the time."
Good, I like that.
Awesome.
Just they're gonna keep Boban.
Yeah, they said Boban's gonna be. They've been using him. They gave him a happy birthday. They've been talking about doing a bobblehead for him. They keeping him.
Yeah, he's gonna be like our second mascot. Him and Clutch.
Yeah, he'll go out there dancing. And also, I didn't know how much of a dog he was. Like, somebody did a shot on him last year, like at the end of like garbage time, and he ran at him like he was gonna go beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. I seen that. I mean, when you're bigger than all those guys, then you're probably not scared of too much.
I mean, he don't even really jump to dunk the ball, so what the fuck, man? Nah, it's gonna be fun though. Fun seasons all around. Houston sports looks like it's picking back up. SaberCats, I don't know what they're gonna be doing soon. We'll figure that out whenever it happens.
Are the Dynamo still a team?
Yeah, Dynamo fired their coach. They actually been winning from what I've been watching. I mean, I don't watch the games. I just look at the scores, but they fired their coach. James Harden's still a part owner, so
we haven't even started talking about U of H basketball yet.
That's gonna be fun because I think they're ranked like in top 5 or something.
Well, we got a sneaky player I'm gonna tell you about. You just wait. I have my eyes on them all summer.
They said they had the number 2 player in the country.
Yeah, they got their first 5-star recruit, a power forward from like Jersey. I forgot his name.
And then
he's fucking good.
We get our boy back also, and they said that the hype around Kelvin Sampson right now is that team is a top 5 in the country, which we haven't been that good since Phi Slamma Jamma, and it's been a long time.
U of H football to win this weekend. They play Kansas at home.
I hope they do decent. I mean, that's moving into what we move into the new conference next year, right?
Yeah, the Big 12.
Which should be fun. More competition, more recruits, especially for basketball. I mean, it's good for all around the sports. It's good for the city. Moves them a little more up on the totem pole, but
when the Texans piss me off, I neglect all the rest of them. I even watched. I neglect all other sports. Like, I felt bad for the Astros, so I watched them out of pity yesterday.
God damn.
I was like, oh, I'm still here. Calm down.
Son of a bitch.
Gonna be exactly gonna miss a playoff game because of Texas.
I wouldn't doubt it.
No, hell no. I'll buy another TV for this bitch. I'll drag a TV out of one of the other rooms.
Well, I ain't got nothing else to add.
No, I think we covered it all.
I'm kind of hungry.
This is when the sports start to heat up on here for sure. It's not one of those. What is everybody's team doing? Oh, the Astros were at the carnival.
Yeah.
The Rockets were playing video games, and there was a few weeks where, what is it like that July, August, where it's like nothing fucking going on in Houston sports. It's like,
but boring ass middle of the season, pre All-Star game baseball.
yeah, one random Dynamo game. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Good times, not really.
Good shit, man. That being said, man, y'all made it to this part. Go hit a like. Go hit the subscribe. Show us some love. You disagree with us, leave a comment. We'll write you back or we'll reply. Who knows?
Yeah.
Or maybe
all that good stuff.
Catch us every Wednesday, man.
Later on.
We out.